Hello YouTube, back again. This time it's an unboxing. I've treated myself to a new knife. It's a late Christmas present because I'm notoriously hard to buy for and I tend to get money, and I've been after a new knife for a while. I've got a couple of Moras, and don't get me wrong, they're fantastic little knives, you know, inexpensive knives, but you know, they're not full tang. You can baton with them and treat them a little bit quite roughly, but you know, they can break on you, and I just wanted something that something better, something more dependable, something that you can rely on with your life if it came to that. TBS Boar Bushcraft, curly birch, carbon steel. I'm dying to get into it. It's like Christmas Day all over again. Right, we'll take a look, eh? And what have we got here? Oh, I'm in heaven. TBS Boar Bushcraft, sorry. With matching Firesteel and curly birch. Fallkniven DC4 stone in its own pouch. Oh, that's beautiful, that. Oh yes. First impressions. Handle's lovely and smooth. What can I say? You need to get you zoomed in, get a closer look. I'm in knife heaven at the minute. Oh, it's beautiful. I'm sure there's somewhere on YouTube that'll pick a fault with it, but I'm just being honest with you guys. This is my, you know, my unboxing. It's my impression of the knife, and I can't find a fault with it. I mean, if I wanted to be totally picky, the lanyard hole, you know, it looks a bit rough on one side, but I mean, when you touch it, you can't feel any roughness. It's so smooth. I mean, the handmade knives, you know, that each knife's different. You know that something on the roof. Be the birds out, like as a pigeon comes down for his dinner, the wife likes to feed them. I've got an air gun, but I kind of shoot them. It's like a pet, if I, you know, that's like, never mind. Oh, hey. TBS Boar Bushcraft, curly birch. So the spec of the knife is, it's Austrian K720-02 steel. The blade is 110mm long. It's 4mm wide, which is decent thickness. The handle is 120mm long, and actually on the website it's advertised at about a centimetre longer than a normal handle length for people with slightly longer hands, but I've got small hands. I'm a small bloke, so it sticks out the end by a little bit, but it doesn't feel like the handle's big. It's not a chunky handle, it's well shaped. It just feels so nice in the hand. I mean, the scales are so smooth. I can't see any tool marks on the wood. But it just feels, you know, you grip it, it doesn't feel like, you know, it'll slip out your hand or anything. And that blade. Scandinavian grind. Can't pick a fault with it. Lovely. It says on the website that, you know, they're not mass produced East European knives, they're made up in small batches from Europe. And I don't care. I don't care if it's from China, I don't care if it's from Argentina, I don't care if it's from Mexico. So long as that knife holds an edge and it does what it says on the box, I'm happy. You know, if you can pay £150 for a knife that does the same job as a £200 knife, why pay more? If you like the knife, if it's what you want, as long as you're happy with the knife, it doesn't matter what you pay for it. Bushcraft, it's a hobby at the end of the day. You'll get years of pleasure from something like this, and if it does what it says and it makes you happy, pay £1,000 for a knife. It's entirely up to you, whatever makes you happy. This has made me very happy today. What I'll do is I'll take some pictures, and some decent pictures, and I'll sort of like edit them in later. Right, we'll try the edge sharpness test. I'm not going to grumble at that. Look at that. To be honest, when I liked the knife, and I didn't particularly like the sheath initially. It wasn't looking like a traditional style, you know, bushcraft knife sheath. But the more I thought about it, it's practical. It really is. I mean, I didn't like this at first, this folio of it, but the knife, it could be strapped to your belt, sort of like horizontal, or the traditional way, vertically, and that just stops it falling out. I do a lot of kayaking, and you know, if you're paddling and you're sitting in a boat, you don't want that digging into the bottom of the boat or into your hip or whatever. So it's versatile. You know what I mean? What can I say? Firesteel, 9mm Firesteel. The wood doesn't look like it's been treated. It doesn't look like there's any oil put on it, or it might have, but only a smear. But I'll sharp sort that out. It's a nice feature, having a matching Firesteel on a bushcraft knife. In fact, it should be standard. It's lovely, that. Love that feature. And Fallkniven DC4 sharpening stone, bit tight. I mean, you'll pay, I've seen these for about £17–18 on eBay, brand new. So if you can get the knife without the Firesteel, I think for about 110, something like that, I'm not quite sure. Think what you'd pay for the sharpening stone, the Firesteel, army size Firesteel, 9mm, but having all that together on a sheath, you know, for £152 delivered to your door. You know, it was a no-brainer for me. Actually, it's practical, and like I said, how can I get that in? It's not the prettiest sheath, but it's a practical sheath, and you know, that's what matters at the end of the day. Is it practical? You know, are you gonna pose for it? Are you gonna use it? You know what I mean? Is it a working knife? What do you want from a knife? And I want a knife that does what it says on the tin. I want a knife that's, you know, it's not going to let you down. I like this, the paracord, or paracord type cord. I'm not quite sure what it is. It's never mind. Obviously that can be tightened around your leg, but I like it because you can actually take that off and you can make a lanyard for your blade. You know what I mean? It's got potential. That wasn't even in the picture on the website. I had a look and it didn't have a bit of cord on the bottom there. The sharpening stone and Firesteel can come off separately. It can go on that way, upside down. There's different possibilities. It's versatile. You're left with that. Just a bare bones sheath with the knife. Happy. The stone comes with its own pouch as well. Doubt I'll be needing it, but it's nice to have it anyway, you know, because I can use it with other knives. Leather. See that? Didn't expect to have that actually. Well, I can't wait to get out in the woods and try it out, but one thing I'm going to show you now is I'm going to try striking the Firesteel off the spine of the knife. It seems to have a nice edge on the knife. I don't know if that's 90 degrees, but it feels like it's got a nice edge on it. Not sharp obviously, but not rounded. There's a black coating on the ferrocerium rod, so it may not strike straight away, but we'll give it a try. First attempt through sparks. Trying the black again on a different part. That's it, the black's off. Sparking. Oh hey, I'm not going to argue with that. Throws sparks, excellent. I'm even happier than I normally am, to be honest with you. One more go. Just the horse's knob. Lovely. Knife heaven. See you later, YouTube.